Gemini, happy May 2016, and this is Tara, going to be doing your Psychic Tarot forecast. I hope you guys are having a bright spring and that you're enjoying the sun coming out and different parts of the country it's been different weather, so a lot of political climate, political change, so we'll see what's going on, but an interesting time for sure. And happy Mother's Day to you all that are mothers or grandmothers, mothers coming up, pregnant. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Anna K Tarot deck, and she's from Austria. This is an interesting deck. I love the colors of it. So I'm going to base a lot of the reading on the colors that come up. And I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck and one for prosperity, and just it's from Earth Magic, but it'll give us an idea of what type of prosperity or how to look at abundance in a different way, right? Okay, so here's your 4 cards for Gemini. So turn them over. Okay, Gemini, your first card is the Fool card. So the Fool is on his merry way. He's ready to go. He's ready to do things his way. He'll take along what he wants. So it feels like you guys are leaving behind some ways of doing things that you're really tired of or you want to change, and it feels like you're opening up a new path for yourselves, that you're stepping along a new gateway, opening up to a new gateway. And I'm actually seeing a river flowing beside it, so it's just like you're getting the flow of life going. There's a lot of blue in this card. We don't always know where we're going, but taking just what you need and leaving behind what you don't need. The Fool feels like, for me, a lot of you are, and in fact, if you take a look at this card, he is on a path, and there is water beside him. So that's interesting for me. So there's emotions around this. There's maybe you're really happy about or relieved that you can finally take the steps to fulfill your life in a way that feels more comfortable for you. Letting some things go and opening up new paths and directions. Okay, so the next card is the World card. Well, this is a pretty awesome card to get. The World card says all things are open to you. It's very spiritual. Blessings, lots of blessings in this card. This card contains the sun and the moon, and as you can see, half moons. So there's the cycles of life. In traditional tarot, there is the story of actually starting off in life, the Fool, the young child, and then going through life. And this is actually the last card. So interesting for me, Gemini, that you get your first 2 cards, you get the 2 major arcana cards. One is the beginning, starting off on a journey, and then the last one is really coming into spiritual connection with the world, with the universe, with everybody that's in your group, in your life, people to connect with. Connecting with animals, really connecting with who you are as an individual. And I'm feeling too, some of you have been upset over others and the way they've acted or the way that they've needed to take control, and I feel like you just really want to take your own control, that you're sort of taking a deep breath and a sigh and just saying, you know what, I did as much with this situation as I could do, and I want to keep going. And so I'm really going to check into myself, check into my spirituality. That's what the World feels like to me. There's a lot of blue in this, a lot of mystical. All right. So 2 cards with a lot of blue. Okay, well, this is interesting. Then the Magician comes up. And the Magician is ready to weave. This is interesting. Okay, so 3 major arcana cards in a row. Some really interesting messages coming up for you guys this month. The Magician is ready to weave the tapestry together. He's ready to say, okay, what can I do here? What are my relationships? And I'm getting this strongly. What do my relationships mean to me? And I don't mean just romance, but it feels like with friends, with colleagues, with associates, with people that you deal with on a pretty regular basis. or maybe you talk to on the phone on a pretty regular basis, but it feels like there's a closeness, and that you're wanting to really regroup and see who these people mean to you, who this person means to you. It's like spinning magic. I feel like if you take a look at this card, you'll see that this is a very wise soul, and he's looking at the pentacles and the swords and the rods and the cups. So those are the four suits: our emotions, our actions, our money, and our processes of doing things, our thinking. So he's really looking at all this and spinning this into a new cycle of life. So, you got the Fool, you got the World, now you get the Magician. So you've gone into yourself and said, okay, how can I do this differently? How can I do some of my work stuff differently? Even my relationships, my money, my the finances. How can I think about things differently? How can I take different types of actions that I feel more in control? Because I feel like some of you want to feel more in control of your particular around you, what's going on around you, more than you have. So I'm seeing a lot of 3 major arcana cards in a row. A lot going on for you this month. I'm seeing and feeling a lot of tuning into yourself. This is about you this month, and it's interesting because I did excuse me, Aquarius last, and for them it was people. There was a knight and a queen and a king. And for you guys, it's more about you, focusing on yourself this month. What is it you want, Gemini? What's in your highest and best interest? Okay, and then your last card is, okay, this is the Knight of Swords. All right, so all that thinking about things is you're ready to take some steps forward. You're ready to move forward in a different direction or take some steps. The Knight of Swords is, well, he will put out literally a fire. And as you can see, there's some yellow over here. He doesn't mind stepping out and speaking his speak and talking his talk and walking his walk, but especially speaking his mind. So it might be, that you all feeling like after, this keeps coming up for me for you, that you really need to or want to speak your own piece and speak what's going on. There's a lot of blues in these cards. This is light blue. And then the World card, very spiritual. Yeah, the Magician. Love the Magician card. It's like spinning his web of magic. Lots of blues. And then the Knight, who will take on the dark to overcome any ill wills or anything that's not serving you. And so that feels like it has to do with finances. Are you making money at what you're doing? Are you enjoying it? Do you want to see something different? You're ready to go to battle. So this is all about you, Gemini, again this month. All right, so next I'm going to pull a romance card for you. Let's see what message the romance cards have for you. Well, they're trying to jump out. So obviously and apparently. All right. Okay. Haha. I love this. You deserve love. Of course you do. You deserve love. So let me just read. Well, it says you are lovable. I don't even have to put on my glasses for that. You are lovable, Gemini. This is about you this month. This card doesn't have anybody else in there. It doesn't mean you're not in a relationship. It probably does, or it could very well could be that you're in a relationship, or you're moving closer into a relationship, a deeper form of connection. But it's like you deserve love. You deserve to be treated like the queen or the king, or you deserve flowers or chocolates or jewelry or your feet rubbed or a massage, whatever it is that makes you feel good. And if you're a man, that maybe you'd like, it is Mother's Day month, but maybe you're taking care of children. I'm just feeling like some of you have been doing a lot of work for others, and it's time for you to be rewarded. So yes, in fact, you do deserve love. All right, so now taking a look at the Earth Magic cards, and these are going to tell us a little bit about any type of abundance or prosperity in a different type of way related to the Earth. Okay, this card wants to come out, and this is childhood innocence. Oh wow, Gemini. Okay, so it feels like it's time to look at your childhood, what you enjoyed in your childhood, what values, what made you happy. This can be brought into your everyday work life, and really focus. Again, here we're focusing on you. It's about you deserve love, your childhood. What is it that you thought about doing that really made you want to giggle and feel like you were that child? Or what is it now? What is the childlike experiences that you're experiencing that it really feels fun for you? It doesn't feel like a drag. It doesn't feel like you have to get up in the morning and say, wow, I've got to do that. Bring in some of those innocent times, those innocent feelings. And as you can see, there's a lot of green in this card, the meadow, and also for me, this is a lot of healing. A lot of you all need a rest or just to relax a little bit and feel some fun, feel some relaxation, be outdoors, be grounded. Okay, Gemini, I hope you have an awesome month. Let me know if you'd like your own reading. It's much more in depth, much more personal and private. And you can reach me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. Most people email me, or you can go on my schedule on my website, which is www.taraventura.com. And you can look at the tab, and there's a button for schedule a reading. And make sure that you subscribe. I hope you all have a good month. This is about you and what you're interested in, and what do you want to create for yourself. Okay, and you don't have to be brash about being that way, but focus on yourself. All right, Gemini, have an awesome month, and I will see you soon.